Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your February 2021 general reading. So let's see what we have as your overall energy this month. View from above, get the big picture. So a lot of times this talks about how, sometimes we get stuck on looking at the nitty gritty of a situation and dwelling on that instead of coming out and looking at it from a different perspective. So, you may feel like you're kind of stuck in a situation, career, finance, romance, family, friends, some type of a situation where you're not getting the big picture of the situation. You may be seeing things maybe just from your perspective. And a lot of times we do that, when we're trying to control a situation or we may feel hurt in a situation. So let's see what you have in your present energy. All tied up, yes. So you're feeling kind of tied up in a situation. And once again, it could be like a career situation where you feel like you don't have any choices. You have to stay in a job maybe that you're not enjoying, but you have to pay the bills. You're kind of stuck. Or you could feel stuck in a relationship. Or, stuck in, your finances somehow, not being able to get ahead. So let's see what your obstacle is this month. Journey. And this kind of speaks to, surrendering to the journey, realizing that when we're in these situations where we do feel stuck or kind of tied in and cannot, there's just obstacles everywhere, that's part of our journey. When we're here, that we go through ebbs and flows. We have time where we have a lot of abundance and everything's going great. And then we have other times where we have more pain or more obstacles. And just realizing that that's part of the journey. This too shall pass. So whatever you're going through, you're going to work through it. And you're going to be wiser and more conscious after going through this situation. Yes, the temple path. So it's definitely, something on your spiritual journey. There is something that you are to learn from this experience. And to work your way through this, try looking at it from a different perspective. Try looking at it from, taking a big step back and looking at the perceptions of the situation from other people. A lot of times, I feel like when I'm in this energy, just being super grateful for what I have, whatever, depending on the situation, whatever you have, there's something there to be grateful for, and really focusing on that because that raises your vibrations and it helps to move you through this phase a little bit more quickly. Body and soul. And so, yes, you may feel like right now you're having to do something in the 3D world, but it's not what your heart is calling for you to do, your soul's purpose. You feel like you have to be committed to something that really, is just something you have to do to fulfill a responsibility that you cannot journey, right? You cannot journey in the way that you would like to right now. Okay, so obstacle, sacred reverence. So this, talks about relationships in general. A lot of times, romantic relationships. So there could be, a scenario where you are single and looking for a relationship in your life. And right now, because of the way things are, you feel like you can't put yourself out there and meet people. It could be that you're in a committed relationship, but you're being drawn to go and do something new. Your heart is calling you to do something new, but you feel like, well, I have a responsibility to this person or to your family or something like that. And it could be in the career realm. You could feel like the job that you have, you can't leave right now to go fulfill your heart's desire. Okay, so let's see what we have as the outcome. in perfect harmony. So, Sagittarius, whatever you're going through right now, just realize this is a lovely outcome. Like, this is a number 11. So a lot of times that talks about soulmate energy, twin flame energy. But even if you think this is in your career path or financial path or just, friends and family, realize that if you feel right now that you're tied up with the wrong people, job, career, financial situation, that when you're working in harmony with spirit, that you will eventually get to the place where you want to be. So that talks about, spending more time meditating, listening to your intuition, trying to hear what how spirit is trying to lead you on this journey. Destiny, yes. So definitely, you are destined to be on this path. There's something that you are really supposed to learn about yourself, and perhaps, relationships with others while you're going through this. Prosperity begins. So right now, I really keep coming back to the fact that you may feel like you're tied up to financial responsibilities with a relationship or a career choice that you have right now. And you feel like you cannot go out and get prosperity in other areas of your life. But that looks to be coming into play. So let's see what we have here. Authority. So, this talks about leadership. This is like the emperor energy. This is, I think, what you are going to be stepping into. I think right now you're being challenged in some area of your life. But as you work through this, you're going to get the wisdom so that you can be a leader. And it could be a spiritual leader. It could be a leader in your career path. It could be that you become a leader within like your soul tribe, your family, your relationship. Like you're going to raise yourself up so that you can be more inspirational to others. Higher power. This is so definitely destined. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Do not worry, Sagittarius. Do not worry. This is going to work out in a very lovely way. Okay, exchanging gifts. I feel like you feel like you cannot exchange whatever gifts that you have with the world. Okay, we're going to look at that. That could be, how you transition through this. Okay, let's look at that. Thinker. So, and this is, you have the number 11, and then you have, this is the number 44. You have, and both of those are in this column. Yes, I think you're getting a lot of spiritual wisdom with this situation. So really look at what it is, what it is that the lessons that you're supposed to learn, and do that by looking at the situation from a bigger perspective. Don't look at it just, don't concentrate on it like how it's affecting you personally. Try to look at the bigger picture, because that's where you'll learn the lesson. Okay, so let's see. This is the creativity oracle. I love this. Details. Examine your situation and take care of every detail, one step at a time. So you may be trying to rush through this. Like you're not looking at it from a bigger perspective. And taking, looking at the situation from all perspectives and examining the situation from the perspective of other people. And I know, this is saying, look at the big picture, and then this has details. But I'm really being called to say, look at the details from other people's perspective. You're missing something. I just got that message. You're missing something because you're not looking at it from someone else's perspective. Direction, switch gears, reboot, and try a new and different direction. Yeah, so you're kind of, maybe you're a little stuck because you're just like staying focused on your perspective of it, looking at it from other people's perspective, because that'll help you to switch gears and try a different direction. Obviously, whatever you're doing right now, you're working on it. And I think you're working on it with a lot of love and care and trying to, move through this. I think you have something really big and inspirational planned that you want to share with the world. But you feel kind of stuck, like you can't get over this one, like it's just like one obstacle. But I think you have to get a little bit creative about moving around that obstacle. So look at the situation from a different viewpoint and see if you can find a creative way to overcome this obstacle. Stuck. You may be stuck because you are overly attached to a method or piece. Yes, that message is really coming out clear for you. You're just stuck because you're attached, to a certain outcome or a certain way of doing it. You may feel like there's only one way, and this authority can sometimes be that, he has his arms crossed and gender doesn't matter. He has his arms crossed though, and he's kind of like, no, this is my way. And I feel like you might be kind of in that energy or dealing with somebody that's kind of in that energy. If you're dealing with somebody that's in that energy and you're trying to be more flexible, then you need to maybe look at it from their perspective. Because when we're stuck like this, it's because of fear. So what fear does that person have about moving forward with whatever this is? Or what fears do you have that are keeping you stuck? Why do you think you have to do it this one way? Sometimes that's because, we don't want to admit, maybe somebody else gave us advice, right? And you're like, I don't want to admit that person was right. I think it's something small. I really don't think it's a big thing. I think it's probably ego-based. It's something either you're holding on to, this stuckness out of your ego or someone else's. So here we have the 7 of air. Yes, so you may feel betrayed. This is the betrayed card. This is also kind of denying yourself from moving forward. And, once again, this is based on a lot of fear. When people betray us or we betray ourselves or deny ourselves of something, we're doing it out of fear. So take a look at that. What fear do you have, or what fear does the person you're dealing with have? So your obstacle is the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is very grounded, very business oriented. You may be trying to be like overly creative and not looking at it from a more, grounded, financial, balanced energy. You might be having trouble getting people to join in on this adventure with you, this project. The King of Earth has a strong vision, knows how to be a leader, knows how to inspire others. He kind of tells everybody else what to do. He doesn't really have to do anything. He just kind of delegates. Okay, so, this is your obstacle. Are you needing to find people to help you on this journey? Are you needing to help delegate some of the work? Are you trying to do too much yourself? Interesting energy. Okay. I don't think that this is really in an area of love. It could be, but to me, this is really more in an area of either, a goal that you have, a personal goal you have for yourself, or a career goal. or something that you've been inspired to do. It's definitely on your path. It's definitely spiritually guided. Messenger of fire. So this is the Knight of Wands. Nice. So you're going to get, like, this is the big inspiration, right? This is the person that can get people to move in the right direction. So you're very close to having that. You just have to tweak something. And once again, I don't think it's big. You know, sometimes it's the smallest little action has a ripple effect. Okay, so let's see what we have with the Seven of Air. The Sun. Yeah, you're denying yourself the ability to shine. I'm really getting that strongly. You are denying yourself this. There's something that you're not wanting to see from a different perspective. And because of that, you're denying yourself the sun, the abundance and everything, and love and success and money. You're denying it. You are denying it for some reason. And that's usually because of fear. So look at that. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Because, actually write it down. If you use a journal, like write down all the fears you are. If this really comes true, or as you go on this journey, what are you afraid of? Are you afraid of looking silly to others? Are you afraid of people leaving your life? Are you afraid of, not having the ability to be the leader or the inspiration that you're wanting to be? Because when you actually list it out, I think you're going to see, no, this is destined. This is on my path. I have to go in this direction. It's going to work out, because it definitely is. You don't have anything over here that's negative at all. It's all very spiritually based, destined, good outcome. So let go of the fears. Temperance. Yes. So, the thing with the Temperance card, it does indicate needing patience. So you may be wanting to do this very quickly. But with the King of Earth here, the King of Earth is very grounded, has a plan, gives directions well to those below them, that type of energy. And since it's your obstacle, you may be trying to accomplish too much too soon, and not building a firm foundation for what it is that you need over here. The other thing about the Temperance card is, she has the 2 cups, and she's balancing, creativity and business knowledge, working by yourself and being a leader and working with others. Like, I think you just, both of these are very balancing natures, and they're in your obstacle. There's something that you're not balancing out. Take a look at that, and that'll be different for everybody. Okay, so for your outcome, 8 of Pentacles, nice. You're going to be working on your inspiration, right? You're going to get the final piece of inspiration, or you are going to become inspiring to others, and they'll be working for you, right? This is all your inspiration is going to become your work. It's all going to work out. Wow. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to pull one of these to see if we can get some more advice about the actual obstacle that you have. See if this resonates at all with you. Your higher self. Yes. I think there's a couple of things. I think that you are having difficulty having the self-confidence to move in this direction. I think you've been actually asked by Spirit to do this new thing, and you're kind of like, why me? Like, why me? Like, I don't have the experience. I don't have the knowledge. I don't have blah, blah, blah. I don't have the money to do it. I don't, you're all tied up in all the things that you don't have, all the reasons why you can't do this. But to get over this, you need to listen to your intuition, to your spirit guides and stuff, because they are going to help direct you. This is destined. They want you to do this. This is something your heart is calling you to do. And, one of the things is that, if you're feeling like, I can't do this by myself, I don't have the knowledge, I don't have the experience, that's where bringing in people, maybe you need to hire or work with or partner with somebody that does have the business experience or the financial backing, working together, balancing this person's knowledge, experience, financial backing with your creativity, because I really see you as the creative genius in this idea. And the only thing that's holding you back is that you're having difficulty figuring out how it's going to work out. And so I feel somehow that you need to find a partner or partners to work with to help you on this. And sometimes, maybe that just means, hiring some people that can help you make a business plan or, create your logo or whatever it is, help you with the technology, help you buying equipment, whatever it is. I think you just need to figure out what is stopping you. Like, you don't have to have all of the knowledge, all of the everything. You can hire out some of it, or you can try to find a partner to help you with this, because the spirit world definitely wants you to do this. Whatever it is you're being drawn to do, the world needs it. And it's time for you to put down your fears and move in this direction. Oh my goodness. So here's your love oracle card. And I love this because it really does. It's speaking about, here's your heart, and the spirit world is calling to you. Your heart and your crown chakra, your intuition, right? Your higher self are working together to help you make this dream, this goal, this inspiration come true. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Yes, and I really do think that, this is something that you're really destined to do. Something, the word memory really pops out. Like, it's kind of, I think it's going to be something that's like a legacy for you. Like something that you leave behind in this world. Some really awesome, good thing that you are helping to bring into this world. And you're going to make a bigger impact. You're going to have more inspiration for other people than you actually realize. Lovely. Okay, so we'll do a last angel message to close it out. And Sagittarius, if you have enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you would like this video, maybe subscribe to my channel. Believe. Be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. Yeah, I think you just have some preconceived idea about how this has to happen or what you don't have, so it can't happen. Okay? There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided you are flexible and retain an open heart and mind. Believe all is possible. And I'm going to come back to this. I do feel like this could be you or someone you're dealing with. And once again, gender doesn't matter, but his hands are crossed. He's blocking his heart. He's like, I know the answer, and we're going to do it this way. And I think that what your angels and your spirit guides are really trying to tell you is wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided you are flexible and retain an open heart and mind. So uncross your arms if this is you, right? Uncross your arms, open your heart, open your mind to different perspectives, different ways to accomplish this. This is just a small obstacle. You may be, making more something. What is the saying? Making a mountain out of a molehill. I don't know where that came from. So that's from Spirit. You may be taking something that's really kind of small, and because of your fears, turning it into something, a bigger obstacle than it really is. This is close. This is close. They are helping you. I think you may even be very close to the end, and they're just trying to give you that one little boost of, support to say, keep at it. You've got it. You just have to change your perception of something. Change your perception, your perspective. Look at flexible ways to get this done. Oh, Sagittarius, this is a lovely reading. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Lots of love and light to you for this situation and all the situations in your life. Bye for now.